Welcome everyone to another half-ass beer review. My name is Josh, and tonight we got a new beer that we're checking out. It's actually a pretty monumental occasion here on Half-Ass Beer Review. This is going to be my first time reviewing a 3Floyds beer ever, right? They just came to Michigan actually like 3 or 4 months ago. It was a really long wait. My first interaction with 3Floyds was Zombie Dust, an IPA, one of the most infamous IPAs in the area, if not the country, maybe. I don't know how far the reach actually got, but everybody wanted Zombie Dust, even more so than like Two Hearted and stuff like that. It was one of the most sought after, I think, because it was hard to get and because it was so delicious. In fact, one time I think they even got in trouble because they used different hops to brew the beer. And people noticed and called them out. Like it was a certain hop that they were having trouble getting their hands on, and that's why it was so hard to mass produce. So they used a different hop, I think something very similar, and someone could tell and called them out on it, or someone noticed and called them out on it. I don't really know. But take that as you will. They're also known for Dark Lord Day. Dark Lord is their Russian Imperial Stout that pours like motor oil and drinks like motor oil and comes out like motor oil. Not really, but it's one of those, you can only get it on Dark Lord Day, where they have a festival with bands that play. They do a lot of collaboration work with metal bands. I've had their Amber Smash Face, which is their collab with Cannibal Corpse, and I've also had one that they did with Pig Destroyer. So a lot of cool things going on there, which I don't think Dark Lord Day exists anymore. I don't even know if their brew pub exists anymore. Now, I've been ranting on long enough introducing this beer. This beer is called Alpha Klaus from 3Floyds Brewing Company in Munster, Illinois. They have a porter called Alpha King, and this is its, let's see here. Alpha Klaus is Alpha King's festive cousin, a big American Christmas porter brewed with English chocolate malt, Mexican sugar, and of course, tons of strange American hops. The artwork on this bottle is pretty awesome. It actually kind of reminds me of something that would be on a Magic the Gathering card. Artwork is another thing that these guys really have on point. Like, all of it is just great, especially on the creative spectrum. I don't know if it's one person doing their artwork or if they're just going to a bunch of different artists, but 3Floyds, their artwork is always on point. It's something you're always going to want to check out. Let's pour this beer. We got a nice dark beer. Nothing too thick. Ooh, look at that. Head's getting away on me. I'm going to make a mess. You know, as messy as that is, it's kind of pretty satisfying to watch it overflow like that. And I'm not going to clean it up till after this video is over. Let's check this out. That beer is dark. It's very dark. Nice tan, mocha-y looking head on here. Getting that big chocolate scent on here. There's some in my nose, just like I like it. Side note, my beer's getting pretty big, and big enough to the point when I spill something in it, I noticeably can see it in my sight of vision, in my line of vision, and it kind of bugs me. It really bugs my wife. She thinks it's disgusting, so it's probably getting trimmed soon. Sorry, metal guy. But anyway, let's dive into this beer. Let's give it a try. It's been out of the fridge for a while. It's getting pretty close to that sweet spot for where you want to drink it. As always, on Half-Ass Beer Review, little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody. Wow. They hop the hell out of this porter. Like, that's the thing, after you're done drinking, like, that's the biggest memory that, like, your taste buds have, is just how hoppy it is. Dark chocolate, sugary, not super smooth. The big drinks are nice, but I don't even think you want to take a small drink of it. I just think you want to take like a normal drink, nothing too big. This is great. Like, just like the sugar and the hops and the chocolate, they work really well together. This is one of those beers where after you take a drink, you just kind of want to ponder on it. Like, you sit there and you think about it, like you really focus on what you just drank, and the flavors that are in your mouth right now. Strange, I know, but man, this is the gift that keeps on giving. No pun intended, Alpha Claus. Like it doesn't coat your mouth. Like it's very thin. It's just, you drink it, you swallow it, but then there's that hoppiness that just lingers around in your mouth. I I don't think enough porters and stouts do it like this anymore. You don't get a lot of those bitter porters and stouts anymore. Maybe a little bit from coffee, but not like you do from hopping. Like they hopped the hell out of this. They had to have. I mean, it's not grossly hopped, but I mean, there's a huge hop presence you're not normally getting out of porters and stouts. And I'm really enjoying that about this beer. As for a rating for this beer, this is a very good beer. I'm going to have to give this beer a 4.8. 4.8 out of 6. That's a very good on the spectrum. I am thoroughly enjoying this. I bought one, but I would recommend you buying the whole 6-pack or the 4-pack that it came in. I don't really know what it came in. Like I said, I just got the single, but it is worth picking up the whole thing because this is just very enjoyable. If I didn't review beers and drink so many different beers all the time, I probably would have picked up the whole thing right off the bat. Now that's going to do it for this episode of Half-Ass Beer Review. Thank you all for stopping by and checking out a new Christmas beer with me. Now, if you're sitting there looking at me, wondering how you can help me out, if you want to help me out, subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share them if you want, but most importantly, comment. Leave me a comment. Let's open up the conversation about what kind of beers we're drinking. What kind of stouts do you like? If you like chocolatey stouts, more smoother stouts, you don't like the hoppiness in them, let me know down in the comments. Let me know what your favorite stout is. Especially this time of year, there's a lot of good stouts out, so I kind of want to know about them, especially if I can't get them around here. It's good to learn about new beers, so in case I'm out of area ever, I can try to pick one up. Now, until next time, please keep your fridges full and have a great night.